Last night, we received these, and these are custom memento tokens that I designed. And it's a memento decernere, and I'm probably butchering the Latin, but it's a memento, it's a reminder to decide. It's a reminder that if we want to grow, we have to make decisions. If we want to be a leader, we have to be the one making the decisions. And on one end or on one side is an owl, and on the other side is a maze, because I wanted this to represent one end of a spectrum, which is learning to take in information, inputs, and the other is outputs. It's the maze, the work, the day-to-day, sometimes labyrinthian, confusing work. Sometimes we're not sure where the end is, but it is to do the work. And those exist on opposite sides of a spectrum. And together, they make the coin. It's not that you can choose one side or the other. It's that you're at opposite ends, and you have to engage at both ends in order to make forward progress. A mistake is to engage in both of them sequentially, simultaneously. So if we're in a learning phase, the mistake is to be going out there and doing as much work as if we weren't in only the learning phase. So it's treating them as separate phases that we have to go through. And the other end of the token would be to be focused on work, but also be trying to learn new stuff. It doesn't work. So when we're learning, we engage in hyper-focused learning. Sure, there's some work that needs to be done, and we can do that. And when it's time to do the work, we kind of put away the learning, hyper-focus on the work until we get to a certain point where we have to learn again. And so this goes back to the idea of non-duality that I covered in one of my other videos, but that we have to be moving from ends to ends of a spectrum. We have to be going from the learning to the work. And once we need to go back to the learning, we go back to the learning. And what happens there is we create evolution. We create forward progress when we do this. You might know people who are stuck in perpetual learning, or you might know people who are stuck in perpetual work. These people, the learners, they never implement their ideas. They never actually get their ideas and put it into the world. And as a result, not much happens. The workers, they will hustle, they will bash their head against the wall to make something work without taking a step back and seeing how they can improve how they work. And these people also make very little progress. But when you're able to go from one end to the other, you're able to learn, you're able to implement it, you're able to come back, see the implementations, and learn at a higher perspective now. You can read the same book. I can read a book, I can implement it, and when I come back to read that exact same book, I will have a higher level of understanding, and I'll take away different things from the book. Or if I go to work and I learn something new and I come back to the work, then I'm going to engage in the work in a very different way that improves everything. So that's the effect that we're after. And so the purpose of this coin is to remind us the things that we can be doing to pursue those spectrums. And the idea is that I would have this on my desk, flipped to the side that I'm focused on at the moment. So when I feel like I need to go and learn something, but I'm in a work phase, I can say, okay, that can wait, and focus on the work. And there's 3 words here. It's Latin, and I don't want to butcher it, but the idea is clarity, discernment, and strategy. So we get clarity, we get discernment, and we create strategy. And these are the 3 things that we need when we're focused on the learning. And when we're focused on the work, the 3 things we need here are discipline, practice, and fidelity. So discipline, the daily showing up. Practice, remembering that it's not about the outcomes, it's about the practice, it's about the day-to-day getting better. And fidelity is making sure that our work is in service of the people we choose to serve, that we don't do work that is out of fidelity. All right, and maybe I'll go over the owl side once more. Strategy, making sure that with the clarity and the discernment that we've gained, that we create a coherent strategy. So maybe I'll start from clarity, is receiving better inputs so that we gain knowledge, we gain clarity, which is the purpose of knowledge, and discernment, which is to be able to make better decisions. Right? It's about better decisions that we gain from the clarity, and using those decisions to ultimately create a better strategy. And so that is the coin and the concept of learn and work and also swing the pendulum. And this comes with our physical implementation kit, but we also have a free virtual implementation kit. So if you're looking to create strategy, if you're looking to create marketing strategy, check out our course. It's completely free. And again, the workbooks, the posters, the blueprints, they're all available for download for free. This is available if you get the physical kit. Pretty cool, but again, it's not completely necessary, so that's why it's not. I'm not pushing it on you. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks.